Alright, just wanted to give a quick recap of the do-it-yourself solar paneled hydroponic system I posted 4 weeks ago. It's actually hard to believe that, number one, it's been 4 weeks, and number two, how much it's grown in 4 weeks. And it's kind of proof that hydroponics is a way to go. So here's what we got. One thing I did was I moved the bin that held the water on top of another bin, which raised the elevation, which allowed the water to flow a lot easier uphill, thanks to the advice from one of our fellow YouTubers. As you can see, my garden has grown much bigger since last time. Those are 2 tomato plants that have just grown huge. I moved a cucumber on the roof where it gets full sunlight all the time, and it's doing amazing. My original plan was to grow everything on the roof, but maybe if stuff really gets out of control, then that is what we'll have to do. I'll have to get some sort of ladder system where I can climb up safely. Right now my wife's not happy with me climbing up there. So anyhow, I moved the batteries into this box. It's kind of like a road case box I got from the bullet store for 10 bucks. It's really awesome. Protects it from the elements. That extra battery doesn't fit in there. That's kind of just a bonus right now. And I did rewire the charging cord to power in on one side and ground out on the other, per the recommendation of Lee Wheelbarger, which definitely works better. All batteries are getting consistent charge. Okay, so back to the growth. We have kale here, which we've been eating a ton of, and it's just growing crazy out of control. Even the fact that we've cut tons of leaves off this, we're making all kinds of smoothies and shakes, and last night we had kale pasta. This is a tomato that was like a runt that was dying. I just did it as an experiment to see if it would live, and it's kind of crazy how well it's doing now. It's like the stalk is just amazingly thick, and it's wedged itself in there. I can't even pull it out right now. So that thing's gonna just grow sky high probably and keep itself upright. I didn't think a tomato would keep itself upright, but it looks like it will. Moving on, we have butter crunch lettuce, romaine lettuce, more butter crunch lettuce here, more butter crunch lettuce, and all the stuff we've been eating. We had it for lunch. We just cut pieces off and let it grow. Another kale and another romaine, I believe that is. Yeah, so that's it. 4 weeks of growth. It's pretty amazing. One plan that I'm gonna have is to take this thing, and then if we end up staying here and not moving out of state, I'll put a loop in this thing. I'll loop it around and I'll go back that way. So I'll have an entire separate row that'll come back down over here. It'll probably attach over there, and then it'll drain, so the thing will go, it'll be like a big cycle of water, and it'll drain back down to the same thing down there. That way I could probably add 10 or 12 more cups, net cups right there. That would be pretty amazing. That would definitely give us enough lettuce to eat non-stop. We wouldn't have to buy lettuce ever again if we did that. That's it. So we'll give you an update in another couple weeks.